Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my corner of the internet once again. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Last time we came into this dungeon seeking some painting for the Queen of Wayrest. Evidently she doesn't want anyone seeing this painting or whatever, and we've basically gone on a quest to retrieve this thing. We are an art thief now. We've hit the big time. We're stealing fine art. So that's exactly what we are going to do. So basically, I'm walking through this dungeon. We are currently in, I can't remember. Let's see. We're in Wayrest, actually. No, wait. Hey, monsters, hold on a second. I need to check my log. Sorry. I need to infiltrate Castle Wayrest, because the Queen of... I've already forgotten. Was it Sentinel? I think it was the Queen of Sentinel. Because, yeah, that would make sense. I think that was the last place I was at. So, the Queen of Sentinel wants us to go to Castle Wayrest, where we are. And apparently she keeps all manner of weird monsters and creatures in her dungeon. We are currently using in case you missed it last episode, I'm just giving you a quick recap. Last time we had this, whoa, I didn't even see you because you're like invisible. I can't see you. Sorry, I pulled a George W. there. Basically, we're carrying this mithril broadsword, and come on, kill the wraith. There we go. Wraith just died finally. Just because I felt like, hey, you know what? Since all my stats are boosted as a result of being a werewolf, that I would go ahead and you know, build up my skills in long blades and stuff like that. If I recall correctly, this is not worth carrying. 100 gold for 0.25 kilograms. Sure. I think I said a little weird. Kilograms. Kilograms? Kilograms. Whatever. You get the gist of what I was saying. Now, if I did that for every word, then you know, that would be putting a lot of pressure on you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and say this as because that's what that's the way I'm feeling right now. I'm just very hyper. You know, hopped up on caffeine and stuff. And by the way, it's pronounced not or You gotta make sure the pronunciation is right. Yeah, I'm a good one to talk after I just went ahead and I was talking about how, you guys know what I'm saying, you know, as a sort of a way to hand wave the fact that I pronounce things wrong. You know, if I pronounced, see, we're already off to a good start. If I pronounced everything wrong all the time, then you guys wouldn't know what I was saying. So it is important that I at least try to, you know, come up with coherent thoughts and sound normal. Okay. Because of the layout, actually, I thought I was just going back over a path that I'd already been on. But the truth of the matter is, if we look at things isometrically, this is a completely different path that we're going on. Alright, so we'll continue heading this way and see, what we happen to run into. We got these, what are those called anyways? Those sort of flag tabard things? I don't know. We got a couple of, nothing in here? I was waiting for like a monster. I'm like, this looks like the kind of thing a monster would, or place a monster would hang out, but, we got some treasures here. We'll steal the treasures. What's my current encumbrance at? We are at 110 out of 150. You know, being a werewolf definitely has its benefits. I'm actually going to kind of miss it when it goes, but like I said, it goes along with, we'll say, Alexis will say, character development. This is not who she wants to be, but we're going to definitely maximize, like I said, we're going to maximize our leveling and our skills, and we're going to maximize, we're going to make the most of this situation while we can. Let's see, item-wise, well, grab some gold pieces, why not? And, yeah, we'll keep going. That way there, you know, after we're done... Hey, shut up, I'm talking. That way there, you know, once we get ourselves cured, I can go ahead and start using, you know, long blades, and I can start doing a bunch of stuff that I couldn't do before. Come on, kill the wraith. I think he is swinging at me. He's just attacking really slowly because, you know, you suck, that's right, you are suck, not you suck. It's not a verb, it's a noun at this point. But anyways, that's right, because, you're not a werewolf. A werewolf wraith hybrid. That would be, actually, you know what, I don't know, sorry, my mind went somewhere and I started asking a question before setting up the context. I don't know what the Elder Scrolls is, Yeah, I guess that's how we can say it. The Elder Scrolls is, sounds so weird, I'd say rules or in-universe rules are for like crossbreeding and stuff. I don't know what they are. Because if you actually like you look at different fantasy settings, you know, some of them allow or you know they're totally fine with you know, different, we'll say, races breeding, because it's something that's possible. You know, you can get like half elves and stuff like that. But there's also other systems that don't. You know, in universe, it's not something that can happen. And I'm wondering, you know, in what camp does the Elder Scrolls fall into? Is it one of the worlds where, you know, like for example, like humans and elves can mate together, or is it one of those worlds where no, they're just not compatible? You know, just like how, you know, in real life you couldn't have, well, two different species creating offspring because they lack the, we'll say the, I guess we'll call it, I don't know, genetic makeup to make it work. I don't know exactly how to put it. I don't feel like getting into, we'll say, some deep biology here while we're playing, especially when I can't reference things, and it's been a while since I've actually been or taken biology or studied any of that, so a lot of the details are a little bit, let's say, sketchy in my mind. That's actually a very interesting thought. I thought about this quite often. You know, you go to school, and if you're in school, you know, you're probably gonna like what I have to say. I don't know, unless you like school. But I find school focuses too much on, what you learn. You have to learn this, you gotta learn this, and you're tested on what you learn. When I feel that a more valuable skill is the skill of how to learn. I think schools should be focusing more on your ability to learn, especially with our, with technology and the wealth of information that we have, now. It's like, there's so much information that one person can't possibly, what the heck is this? Is that like a mound of hair? That's probably cool, but I'm gonna say it's a mound of hair just to sound creepy. Anyways, you know, we have so much information that no one person can have it and know it and have it all memorized. Well, you know, unless they're like superhuman and they have a much better memory than me. But you know, your average person honestly can't remember stuff. Like I worked IT, you know, and here's a little secret. While we do know a lot, we understand, we'll say, how computers work, and that does make us better at our jobs. A lot of times, Google is your friend. You know, we will look up stuff, and it's because there's just so much information. Things are so complex now that you kind of have to have resources to be able to reference. And I feel like school is, the way it's currently set up, at least, you know, around here and what I've witnessed, it seems to have a bit more of an archaic model. It needs to focus perhaps a little bit more on how to learn rather than what you learn, because well, we saw it a little bit earlier. Like, I brought up biology, and I'm like, I don't remember half the crap I learned, you know, in biology. I don't remember any of that. You know, I remember a little bit. I remember enough, but there's a lot that I don't remember. You know, there's a lot of different things in school that you learn, and then if you don't use, it's gone. And it's like, well, was it really a good thing that I learned that? Like, I suppose it is. It's still somewhere in your mind, and you know, with a quick refresher, it comes back. So there's definitely some things you should learn, like, you know, we'll say the core things that the schools do teach. You know, English, I think, is very important. Language is like the core of our entire society. Without language, we would not be where we're at. Language is just, it's a pillar of everything we have. And you know, math is another big thing. And I realize, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about the game much, but it's just, you know, random thoughts. But you know, math is another big thing, and that should be learned. Science, I definitely think so. You know, so you know, the courses are useful, but I do still think that there should be more of an emphasis on learning how to obtain information rather than focusing so much on the information itself. Alright, I don't think I went this way before, so I think it's actually probably gonna just link up these two parts here, so let's take a look. I walked over here, and sure enough. Alright, so I just need to figure out where I'm going next. I'll probably maybe head south, loop up here, and does that lead me to... Yeah, that's the next place I need to go. So we're gonna head south, run up here, and that will put me... Okay, keep going south. Oh, I got turned around a little bit there. We'll keep going up south, That's right. This place here looked like it was somewhere I needed to explore a little bit more. We'll continue walking forward. We're gonna do so a little bit more sneakily. I was running just for a second because I was basically backtracking over somewhere I had already been, so I didn't want to waste too much time going back over that area, but... Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, there's a good indication that I haven't been here before, is that there was an enemy. Let's see. This sword looks a little bit shinier than normal, is it? It's an elven longsword. I knew it! Do I want to take that? Sure, I'll take it. And I'll take the gold as well. You know, elven, it's not the best. It's not... Because at this point here, I'm kind of looking for dwarven and mithril gear, because elven's a little bit too old. It's a little bit too low powered for me. I've got better options available to me, so you know, why would I use elven? But you know, it might sell. It might sell for a decent amount. I'll have to double check that. If I recall correctly, I believe one user, whose name escapes me, and I don't remember. I'm sorry. Basically informed me that I think dwarven was the quality that kind of broke even. When you got to dwarven, that's where you know, it became worth selling. But I'm not 100% unsure that I might be remembering wrong. But if that is true, and if you are the person who told me that, then you know who you are, and kudos to you, because you are spreading information and not necessarily instilling in people how to learn. Except, unless you're that one guy who gave me all the links to the Wikipedia or wiki site, in which case you gave me a source, which technically, never mind. We're getting off topic. Actually, no, we're not off topic. It's just not where I want to go. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. He just like came around that corner. He came around the corner so fast. It scared. Oh, we're low on health. You hey. Chill, Wraith. Chill. Stop it. Yeah, right under the vent there. See? Get a little bit of AC. Get a little bit of AC. It's actually really hot here. Did I just save? I think I might have just saved. I'll save again. Why not? It's getting pretty hot here. I know to some places in the world, it's definitely not hot compared to them, but for here, you know, hitting like 30 degrees, it's pretty warm. That's Celsius. In case you're from the States. Yeah, I'm not I'm not delusional, and I'm not saying, oh, 30 degrees is really warm! Because no, obviously 30 degrees Fahrenheit, oh, I see you, is very cold. Wow! There's like 3 of them! There's 3 of them, I think. Wow, this is a very terrifying situation, considering I'm also out of magic. And I think I used up all my potions earlier, or most of them, or a lot of them, or some of them, I don't know. So we killed 1 Wraith, because we're amazing. Let's see if we can kill the other 2. Dang, if you get a lot of sound from my mouse or my keyboard or my desk moving around a lot, I'm very sorry. I'm just moving my mouse around like crazy. I don't think I'm gonna hit them. I think he was probably stuck in the ground and my hits aren't even connecting. Yeah, I don't even think that these are hitting, so let's back up and let him come to me. Come on up the ramp. Come on up the ramp, guys. No, you're not? Okay. I'm actually gonna crouch. Can I hit you now that I'm crouching right in front of you? No? No, that's not gonna work? Alright, well, I'll just admire the view. I'm going to look at this guy. Hey, guys, how's it going? I wonder if I can sort of strafe around to the side. Okay, he got unstuck. This guy got unstuck. We're gonna fight him. Ooh. Okay, come on. I've got this. Okay, 1 Wraith down, and then this guy's stuck in the ground. And I can't hit this guy. Let's actually go ahead and hit you, because I'm going to use, Potion of Cure Disease, of Heal True, maybe? No. Slow Falling, Levitation, Orc Strength. I don't have any other potions. Man, I'm really missing Arena's ability to just buy stacks and stacks of potions. Emerald of Paralysis. I believe that puts paralysis on someone, right? So I'm gonna actually get over here, wait for him to move. I don't know if it worked or not. Yeah, he's just stuck in the ground. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit him at all. Yeah, I can't hit him. But you know the funny thing, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna walk away, and he's going to follow me. He's gonna come up behind me, and he's gonna get me. I know what you're doing. I know what you're planning. I know these things. And I never really got a good view. I didn't notice it. He's almost got like this hair coming off, this wispy kind of hair coming off his back of his head. Right, okay, I'm gonna go down here, guy. If you want to come and attack me, that's your own prerogative. You go ahead and you do that as you will. I'm just gonna keep going because there's no point in me sticking around trying to fight him. Oh, look, bricks. I wonder if this was boarded up or is that just a secret? Well, that's a scary sound. All right, you know what? The bricks can stay. Actually, they can because I can't open it. Can I use my steal mode? No. So that room has been sealed off. Very interesting. I'm actually getting low on stamina, so I need to find a place I can rest. This area looks kind of nice. Let's go back into this room here and rest until fully healed because, yeah, I know, yeah, I need it. Alright, so 7 hours. I've basically just been sleeping in a dungeon. I still can't get over that. I couldn't do that. So many RPGs have that mechanic where you like rest within a dungeon. And I'm like, I would never be able to do that. That would be so freaking creepy. Yeah, I hear something really, really creepy sounding down here. Hello, creepy sounding thing. How are you doing today? Isn't it a lovely day? I don't know if it's day. Actually, I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It's 20:30. Oh, it's nighttime. All right, are you enjoying tonight? Tonight's nice, isn't it? And the sound's gone. So I suspect that the scary sound was coming from whatever was behind that sealed off wall. And it appears that we're back to area that we have already explored. So let's go this way. I don't think I've gone this way before, so we'll go up this way. And it's a dead end. Normally I like dead ends. I've spent enough time talking about how I like dead ends. However, what about here? Nope, I've already been there too. However, when I don't know where to go next, then it's a problem. Well, I've got tons of directions that I could go in. Actually, this place right here looks good. So what I can do is go south, go up the stairs until I get to here, and then I'll go through this path here. Okay. That's what I'll do, unless that sort of bricked up wall leads to something else. I don't know. We will come back when I have figured out where I'm going. Alright, so according to the map, we are approaching a place that I have not explored yet, which would be right over here. Let me double check, make sure. Yes, this is not an area we have explored yet, so let's go ahead and walk up here and see what terrors lie up here. Okay, actually, this is an interesting layout. Do I have to crouch to get through here? No. It's high enough that I can walk through, but it is a lower entrance than I'm used to seeing. Alright, so we've got a sarcophagus here. Is there enemies on the corners? No. Gotta slice the pie into the room. If you don't know what I'm referring to there, then I don't know if I'll explain it to you. Google it. It's basically a way of, we'll say, scanning a room before you enter it. It's utilized by like SWAT teams and junk, and it's commonly used now, but I'm not sure if it's generally referred to as such anymore. I learned that from playing a really crappy FMV game back in the 90s? Something? Yeah. Never mind. We're ignoring— oh! That's another one of these gruesome scenes. Is that tufts of hair? I think it is. Were there were-creatures in here again? I don't know. We'll say Alexis feels a little bit, you know, despite the fact that she hasn't fully embraced being a werewolf, it's not something she accepts. There's a little bit something unnerving about the whole scene that it stirs something within her. A rage? You know, something, a fear? Who knows? Something. Okay. I don't know. I was trying to add some sort of flavor text, but it just sounded weird, so we'll end it with the flavor text. No more flavor text, even though it's— oh wait, it's not even technically text. It's spoken. It's more like flavor exposition, description, something. It's flavor. I'm adding flavor. We're dropping flavor. Some friggin' herbs and spices up in this game. Hey, that was not cool. Guy, not cool. Spell sword just died. Ah, spell swords. The inferior Nightblades. Actually, that's actually an interesting thought. Spell swords, I believe they are what? Primarily, where a Nightblade is kind of a thief slash mage mix. Isn't a spell sword more like a fighter, like a melee type, a character, a warrior type character mixed with magic. I think that's the distinction between the two, is that Nightblades are more sneaky-like, and the spell swords are more, you know, just up front in your face, swing a sword type. Personally, I like the Nightblade. I like being sneaky. I like stealth games. I like stealth mechanics in games, and magic is always totally overpowered in RPGs. Actually, most of the time it is. Actually, now that I think about it, very often, what tends to happen is early game mages tend to be very weak. And then, as the game goes on, they become unstoppable juggernauts, whereas, you know, the fighters, they tend to have to rely on magic provided to them through, you know, like, potions and all that, to even be able to survive. Alright, so let's go south here, continue exploring. I do like that we have a different texture on the wall. It kind of tells me, alright, maybe we're in a different part of the dungeon, maybe that's significant, maybe this is where the painting might be held, who knows? But, you know, as I get deeper and deeper into this dungeon, the more I'm kind of going, oh crap, I really didn't set my teleport spell! Oh, getting out of here is gonna be fun. I won't bother you at all, because, you know, I'm likely just gonna go ahead and make a cut, and then you're gonna be like, ta-da, you're back at the entrance! But me, I'm gonna have to do all this backtracking, and... That's alright. At least it's not like... I'm kind of torn. You know, in Arena it was kind of cool. You know, if you working your way back out, at least you had things to fight. So you were constantly making progress. Even when you were exiting a dungeon, you were fighting and you were making your way out. But in a way, I kind of like Daggerfall's approach that, you know, hey, you've cleared out this area. You know what? You get free passage. Go for it, buddy. You just get out. Just have fun. But then at the same time, it almost feels like, well, getting out of the dungeon is kind of, you know, it's just redundant travel. Which is really strange coming from me, because I am a huge proponent of, if that's the proper word, of manually traveling everywhere. I hate using fast travel. Like, I'm cringing. Oh, wow, okay. Where am I? Okay. Like, I cringe. Well, maybe not cringe. Maybe that's a little bit too strong, but I really dislike that I have to, that I'm using fast travel to get anywhere. If I was playing this on my own, with as, we'll say, I don't know, maybe masochistic as I am, if that's a word, steel short bow, but it's enchanted, so we're gonna go ahead and take it. I would likely be manually traveling everywhere in Daggerfall, and it would take me years to finish the game. That's just because that's how I am. I like, if there's the option for manual travel, I will do it. If manual travel would have worked in Arena, I've gone ahead and I've done, we'll say, tests to prove if it was or wasn't, and I found that through my experimentation, I found that it was not possible. I have a video of that in my Arena playlist. Anyways, I would have done it in Arena as well, and like I said, I'd probably still be playing Arena just because of all the travel time. But I don't know. It's something I like. To me, games are not about the objectives. To me, games are about the journey. You know, I don't play, like, you can play to win. You know, that's the objective you're playing towards. But it's not ultimately why you play. That just sort of sets the goal for your playing. But you play the game for, you want to have fun, right? If you're playing the game only for the objective, then that means everything in between is just a nuisance. And, I don't play like that. To me, you know, the middle of the game needs to be fun. I need to be engaged in the core game loop. Basically what I am doing every second of the game. Like right now, just walking through this dungeon, you know, wondering what's going to be on the corner, hearing these strange noises, kind of being immersed in this world. To me, that's fun, and I don't need, you know, an objective. Well, it's nice to have an objective, but I don't need that to have my fun. To me, this here is fun. And to me, travel, when you have a game that's got, I will say, deep systems, like the mechanics, they're not shallow, they're not sort of torn down, and you have the possibility for a lot of really interesting dynamic things to happen, travel all of a sudden becomes, you know, a fun adventure on its own. And so that's my thoughts on that. I want to get back down there. How do I get down there? No. Basically, I want to get, let's see here. I want to get down to this area, so to get down there, I need to travel somewhere else? I'll figure it out in a I need to get back up to this room. Alright, so I'm gonna travel back up to where that sarcophagus thing is. I think it's up these stairs. Yes, I'll do that. I'll be right back. Alright, and now we're at a place that I have not yet explored. It was an empty thing on my map. At least I seem to recall it was. Okay, yep. We got an enemy on the other side, so that's a very clear indicator that I have not been here. I'm just gonna stab at the air because I know you're invisible. I know you're there. I've got a giant sword though, so like, go ahead, just try to get past me here. Oh, did you disappear? This next room looks really cool. Thank you for dying. You feel somewhat bad. No! Oh, and I didn't want to pick up that weapon. Alright, unequip that weapon. And we'll say re-equip, my big thing. There we go. I hate that it defaults to equip. What is this? Is that Elven Cuirass? Can I equip that? Because I'm pretty sure that's better than what I'm currently wearing. I'm wearing leather, but it might be too heavy. Let's see. I can't carry any more stuff. Really? No! Okay, well, let's remove that stupid thing. Do I have anything else I'm carrying around, lugging around with me? Give me a second, we'll do a little bit of inventory management. Alright, my class prohibits me from wearing it, so I can't wear the Elven Cuirass, but I went ahead and I picked it up. Now I feel somewhat bad. Let me take a look here. You have been poisoned. Okay. Well, I do believe I have a, Emerald of Venom antidote. I wonder if that will work. Let's try. And I'm healthy. There we go! See, things are so much more enjoyable when you're prepared for stuff. Isn't that great? Alright, I want to come out into this wide open area. This looks really cool. I'm gonna have to find a way down without, having to jump down because I really don't want to be stuck. Basically we're gonna find the long way down. There's no way we're taking the short way down because, like I said, I don't have my teleport, so I don't have a, actually I could just cast a teleport up at the top. And then that would allow me to, yeah, there we go. I could do that. Worst case scenario is, that's what we'll do. Alright, I'll heal myself because obviously I got hurt there. I think I'm pretty close to being completely over-encumbered. Steel Tanto is of no interest to me. We're gonna go ahead and steal some more ingredients. Because why not? It's laying on the ground, it's just waiting, it's calling out to be looted. It's like, come loot me! And I'm like, yes, items, I will do just that. Alright, so let's go down here. I know it's going a little bit further away from the big room that I was curious about, but, oh. Wait, what? What? No! No, wait, what? Oh. Hey, everyone! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go back this way. Okay, we're gonna go back this way. Okay, if the painting turns out to be in here, I'm going to laugh. Jason, that's the entrance right there. You could just put your teleport spell right there and then you could come back. That's actually a pretty good idea. Other voice in my head. So I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna heal, and I'll, I don't know, I'll cast teleport up at the entrance. There we go. So basically we've come back to the, a different entrance. It is a different entrance. Wait, so the music here is, there's that music. And then when we come up to the top of the ramp, we end up with, okay, so the music did change. Maybe I just didn't, I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and cast Troplet here. We're gonna set an anchor. And, now we have a way to get out of the dungeon. You know, should this thing go on for much longer. I'm gonna need to rest, though, and get my magic back. You know, do I want to do that now? No, I guess not. We'll wait until we get through our next fight. Maybe our health is a little bit lower, and that way there we can just bring everything up at once. Now, we have a lever here, and I don't know what this lever does. But after I save this, is probably gonna go ahead and activate it, so- oh, no, I didn't. Alright. There we go. And? What happened? Nobody knows. You know, you should have probably explored the entire area before hitting the lever, then you might have noticed the difference after you, pushed it. Yeah, I guess that could have been a good idea, but, I didn't feel like doing that. Alright, buddy, I'm hacking your legs up. I'm sorry. I just couldn't be bothered to look up at your face. It was a frightening thing. It's nothing personal. I just think you're ugly. That's all. Sorry. Alright, let's go down the stairs, and maybe this is gonna lead us closer to the big- oh no, actually I think that we're going down a little bit too far. Yeah, we're going down a little bit too far. I was hoping that it would lead us, down, you know, down to, that large room. It would be sort of an opening. Yeah, I gotta say, I can't carry any more gold. How much gold is it? How much am I leaving behind? 608! Oh my goodness, how much gold do I have? I got 21,000 sitting on me. Alright, well I guess I could leave a little bit of gold behind. Unless there's something here that would be worth, Basilisk Eye is not really worth a whole lot. 8 gold for a white rose! Man, this stuff is junk! Alright, well, you know, I'm gonna toss this stuff on the ground. Even though I technically want to hang on to it because, you know, it might be an alchemy ingredient. Alright, I won't throw any more stuff on the ground. Jason, you're back near the entrance. Why don't you run out to your wagon, drop a bunch of crap there, and then come running back in? Oh, that's a very good idea, other voice in my head. I think I'll do just that. I was gonna go ahead and rest, but evidently there's enemies nearby. Okay, we'll rest here, right next to the dead body. That's usually a good place to rest. Oh, enemies nearby. Where are you? Where are you, enemy? Come on! Okay, he's gone. He's not here. Yeah, I'm gonna run back out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run over to the wagon. I'm going to, drop all of my stuffs off at the wagon, and then, basically continue on my little quest here. Sorry for, like, slaughtering everyone. Yeah, it was an accident. I tripped and my sword went, like, flying into their eye. It was totally non-intentional. Yes, I want to do this. So let's go ahead and go to wagon and let's say remove all this stuff. Actually, you know what? I should have kept the other items and then gone back and get the gold later because you can't put gold in your wagon. That would have probably been a good idea. What about magic items? Bow, you know what, these things here I need to identify first. So, let me see, info, what about the stone? Is this also, oh, that's venom antidote. We're gonna keep that on us, just in case. But the bow and this cool fancy sword, this dwarven short sword, we're gonna go ahead and put that in the wagon as well. Weapons and armor, we're gonna go ahead and put the cuirass and this sword, and we'll carry everything else with us. Actually, you know what, this dwarven broadsword, we don't really need that. I don't think we need that with us, so we'll put that in there as well. There we go, I think we're doing a little bit better. Drop that. Drop some, you know, we'll drop the books. Like I said, I will get to reading eventually. Can I put the wagon in my wagon? Wouldn't that be cool? I gotta try that sometime. I gotta try putting the wagon in the wagon. See if I can do that. Yo, dog, I put a wagon in your wagon so you could have a wagon. Yeah, okay, whatever, meme, whatever. Sorry. I'll try to refrain from doing any more of those. Okay, so let's see. How do we get back to... I've already forgotten. See, not only is my memory terrible, but I'm directionally challenged! I could have made that a lot more funny by maybe phrasing it like... My memory may be terrible, but I make up for it by being directionally challenged. See, that would have been a lot better. If I would have said that the first time, you know, it might have gotten a few chuckles, at least a smirk, but now nobody's laughing. Everyone's just going, oh, Jason, just what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, well, I'm killing this lady because she's got very impractical armor placement. Like, seriously, like, you have a very vital organ in the middle of your chest. Let's make sure that it is exposed so that people can view your, body parts. It's like, come on, people. I get it that it's fantasy, but it's ridiculous. Alright, wait, we are way up. I have a feeling that the lever we pulled has some sort of effect on this area here. Is there something floating up there? What is that? There's something over there. It's just floating in midair. It makes me wonder, does the lever bring like a platform up or down or something? I don't know. This requires further, we'll say, examination and experimentation. Which I'm not going to go ahead and do today because my time for today is up. I didn't think this dungeon was going to take me that long, but it does appear that there is more to this dungeon. So before we go ahead and we'll say continue our exploration, we're going to go ahead and end things here. So I would like to thank you so much for joining me today once again in Daggerfall. And if you like the content, please go ahead and give the video a like. If you didn't like it, leave it a dislike. And either way, let me know what you thought in the comments section. And until next time, I'd like to ask you all to game on.